Theo, can we talk to you for a second? His parents call him to the home office after dinner. What's wrong? He asks as he closes the door behind him. Well, you know that our company has been struggling financially for the past 2 years. Yes, because of your impulsive investment strategy. I'm well aware of it. He scoffs sarcastically as he plops down on the chair across from his father. Careful, Taeyong. No matter how incompetent you think I am still your father. So what do you want me to do? Convince another bank to give us loan? He crosses his arms and asks. No, a company has offered to buy us out and promised to pay our debts. Who? Ryan's father's company. What? I especially told you not to involve her in our mess. He abruptly stands up and exclaims angrily. I have no other choice. We are very close to getting bankrupt. I do what to do have to say our company. He yells in return. And taking advantage of my friendship with her was the only way you could think of? We are not taking advantage of anyone. They want something from us too. Her father agreed to help us under one condition. You have to marry Ryan. What? Are you out of your mind? No, I'm not marrying Ryan. Just so you could save your... Theon, you like her, don't you? It's a win-to-win situation for us. She touches his arm and says, But Amma, this isn't right. I don't want our marriage to be a part of your business deal. Think about it, Taeyong. You like her, and from what I have seen, I believe she likes you too. If you ignore the business aspect of it, it will just be an innocent marriage between two people who are in love. But Amma, he begins to protest, although much more weakly this time. Just give it some thought first and tell us your decision, okay? She pats his cheek and smiles. That night, he lies on his bed, recalling all the memories of the years he spent with you. A smile lifts the corners of his lips as your adorable laugh pops up in his mind. Mom is right. I love her. All I have to do is confess to her. If she accepts my feelings, then there shouldn't be any problem with arranged marriage. He begins to get excited about the prospect of marrying you, his best friend, the love of his life, and decides that he would confess his feelings for you tomorrow. He grabs his phone and calls you. What are you doing? Nothing. You? I'm actually want to ask you something. What is it? Do you want to have lunch together tomorrow? Sure, but why so formal? Usually you would just pop out all of a sudden at my workplace. Nothing. It's just, leave it. I will meet you at your office tomorrow afternoon. See you. Oh God, I have to hurry. He checks his watch and hurriedly drives to his parents' home. He wants to wear the necktie you bought him for his birthday to lunch, but he left it at his parents' place. He rushes through the front door and is about to go to his room when he hears some noises but then he stops. Figuring that it's almost probably his parents, he walks towards the office to tell them his decision about the arranged marriage deal. But then, something he hears makes him halt his steps. Yobo, are you sure this is the right thing to do? She asks skeptically. We have talked about this. This is our choice. I heard that Ryan's dad is going to retire soon. You know, Ryan is an only child and she has a weak heart and soon she will die. We can easily set up an accident to get rid of her after her dad retires and everything will go to Taeyong. Then we will become one of the richest people in SK. His father exclaims, his eyes is wide with greed. Taeyong muffles his mouth to contain his gasp and quickly retreats his steps. So, that's their true intention. They plan to take over Ryan's father's company. I should tell Ryan about this. He quickly gets into his car and dials your number, but then he stops. If Ryan knows that our company is about to go bankrupt, she won't hesitate to sacrifice herself to help us. She won't listen to me and play right into my parents' plan. I can't let their greed harm her and her family. I should do anything I can to stop this deal. An idea starts to form in his brain. It's extreme, but it's the only way that he can protect her. He grabs the rose bouquet sitting on the passenger seat and throws it into the nearby garbage bin. I'm so sorry, Ryan. He blacks your number and puts his phone back into his pocket as tears glistening in his eyes. The day when you passed out. Yeah, Kim Taeyong, Tae! Your scream abruptly stops, so do his footsteps. What's going on? Should I turn around and check on her? No, no, Taeyong, no. You have to show her that you don't care about her anymore. He clenches his jaws and continuously walking. However, he can't shake the unease tugging at his heartstring. Just one glance. He stops walking and turns slightly around to steal a glimpse. The image he sees from the corner of his eyes make his heart drop to the ground. You are lying on the pavement, seemingly unconscious. Ryan, Ryan! He runs to you in panic. Wake up, yeah! This is not funny, wake up! He cradles your head in his arm and repeatedly taps your cheek, but you are unresponsive. Your face is as pale as ghost, and your limp body just lies on his lap without a fight. He quickly hails a cab and carries you into it. Hospital, quick! He shouts at the driver. Please be okay, Ryan, please be okay. He keeps praying throughout the short drive to the nearest hospital. Help! Someone please help! He exclaims as he rushes through the emergency room entrance with you in his arms. The nurse immediately helps him place you on the stretcher and roll you away. Taeyong, what are you doing here? Someone taps on his shoulder from behind. Woojin? He turns around and finds Woojin, his neighbor, who's he gotten quite close to, staring at him with a bewildered expression. Are you hurt? He scans Taeyong's body in concern. No. Can you please help my friend? She passed out on the street about 15 minutes ago. Her name is Ryan. The nurses took her that way. He frantically explains. All right, I will go check on her. You can come with me. He begins to walk, but stops again when he realizes that Taeyong isn't following him. What's wrong? Please, do me another favor. Don't tell her that it was me who brought her here. Why? I mean, isn't she your friend? Just do it, please. He begs. Fine. After 30 minutes. How is she now? Is she alright? I think you know about her condition, right? Yes, I do. She had a weak heart since childhood. Well, Taeyong, she is okay now, but her heart is getting weaker day by day. If this continues, then she will die one day. What? No, please do something to save her. I can't live without her. We can save her, but she needs a heart transplant. That's the only way for us to save her. Please take immediate action. I will do anything to save her. It also has some complications. She needs the donor who have the same blood group at the same age. Then only she will be able to survive. Her blood group is rare. If she doesn't get a donor at the right time, then everything will be a mess. If there is no way, then I can give my heart. Our blood group is the same and our ages are also the same. Then she will be okay, right? Oh god, Taeyong, are you serious? Man, don't joke like that with a serious face. I think you have a habit of making jokes with a serious face. He panicked and started to laugh so nervously that he couldn't even believe his ears. I'm not joking, Woojin. I'm dead serious. She is the only one who's truly loved me, and she is the only one I love the most on this earth. From my childhood to now, she is the only one who always comforts me, pampers me, protects me, and stays with me at my worst. Even she sacrifices so many things for me. Taeyong, are you insane? We will wait for the perfect donor. There is no need for such a horrible decision. If you are giving your heart to her, then you will die, man. I'm not close with Ryan, but I'm 100% sure if she hears your decision, she will definitely not agree. I'm not able to live without her. If she wasn't with me in this world, then what's the use of me living in this world? My heart is always beating for her, so I wish if I did not live in this world, then my heart would be beating her. That's enough for me. My life will be fulfilled. Okay, I respect your decision, but you also have the right to live, right? You don't have to sacrifice your life for her. We will wait a few more weeks for the donor. Then we will discuss further about this. Okay, but don't tell her about her condition. I will tell her slowly. And please do this favor. Okay, I will. Thank you so much, Ujin. Now I have to go. Please take care of her. With that, he runs out of the hospital. He continues running further and further away from you until he's out of breath and collapses on the sidewalk. He screams as tears roll down his reddened face. Passers-by send him weird looks, but he doesn't care. His head is filled with the terrifying scene from earlier. Ujin is a great doctor. Don't worry too much. He will take good care of her. I have to make her hate me. That's the only best way for her good. He mutters himself. The night you came to his apartment. He leans against the bedroom door and waits until he hears the front door slam shut. She left. The time for good. A sob rises in his throat, but he quickly swallows it. Don't cry. This is for the best. Oppa, don't mind her. Let's have fun. The girl, he heard, cling on to him and lay her head on his shoulder. Get out, he mutters slowly, her touch making his skin burning. But Oppa, we haven't even started it, she teasingly says. Get out now. He screams so loudly that the girl leaps backwards in shock and instantly leaves. He plops down on the messy bed and cradles his head. She looks so sad, but she will be fine, right? The pain in her heart will heal, right? Wait, her heart. He suddenly remembers about her fainting that day. What if she passes out again? Oh God! He quickly wears his shirt and runs out of the door. He scans around the road and sees you staggering as if chasing after something on the ground. Without further thinking, he rushes towards you, but then his feet stopped when he sees Ujin approaching you. You stop right in front of Ujin and seem to be comfort with him. Taeyang quickly hides himself behind a car and watches you from afar until you get into Ujin's car.